the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the visiting team and these guys defending their home turf. They're on the Golden Eagles sideline. Look at their coach. Their side playing some good football here in the front half of this season. Across the field, and look at the head coach of the Blues. His guys making a long trip home from their International Series game last week, so not as much time as usual to prepare for this one. Kate Scott's joined by my partner, Brock Heward. It's going to be Logan Cook to get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. Leading them out, one of the league's tallest quarterbacks at 6'6". He's a fifth rounder out of Stanford back in 2023, Tanner McKee.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just one touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. First carry now for the rookie out of Kent State. They're cobbled together a yard there. It was Jack Kaiser who got there for the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big games in next week.
He gets 6 on that play, and that gives him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. David Onyemata there for the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
McKee on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And it'll be their 2nd-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out. And when he gets there, usually good things follow.
He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
We have to reduce.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing off the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Play is made by Mac McWilliams. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown.
Nice.
The Blues don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get in on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Narvison will tack on the extra point. And the Blues will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Golden Eagles, nothing.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Golden Eagles have Tanner McKee headed back out on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. On play action, McKee. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Ventrell Miller. And the Blues get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Handoff here to Davis. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late.
He will take this in. Touchdown. The Blues take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
For the point after, here's Narvison. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Blues drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Golden Eagles, nothing.
On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The offense headed back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Setting up the running back screen. Far off the tackle, but he lost the football. And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Complete out to the right. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Robinson able to knock it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Okay, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And he gets them all the way down, nearly to the 35 before going out.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
The Golden Eagles and this running back headed back out for a new series. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own.
Okay, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Wrap ball 80. Check up.
Option design here. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that running. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running right, it's home. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. They're going to throw for it on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Having trouble out a good kickoff return. I don't know if that motherfucker deserves another sack.
Give to Davis, and he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He's got it on the bootleg. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Back to throw. Slovis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More coming up after this quick break. Welcome back. We're all set to start the 2nd. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got Bellinger. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
Lewis, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Davis. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
St. Louis, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
To the air, Slovis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. 1st time this game they've looked to him. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle in your mind, and now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he's got his man.
St. Louis is
could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Seats going to come together.
With a point after, here's Narvison.
You know, he really dangerous. Well, I see a few dangerous, but man, they're going to be the team to turn this season around. We're going to be the team to start slow. We got to find out.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Blues make it a 24-point ball game.
Golden Eagles, nothing.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Slot receivers headed left. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. They've got first down here from the 36. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
McKee from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's McKee from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll run for this. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got to turn over on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
This is Allen on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
He has the first one. Takes it in for the touchdown. The Blues continue dominating in our opening half. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? For the point after, here's Narvison. The point after splits the uprights. And the Blues grow their lead yet again.
31. Golden Eagles, nothing.
It's a blowout. They can't stop Jared Wayne. I'm going to put a photo
now
on
is Cook to kick this away.
Cook and adds 3 first-half touchdowns.
He fields it from the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. This offense getting all set for this series. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. McKee out of the shotgun. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a San Juan 1st down.
1st down throw by McKee. Caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
2nd and 6 coming up here. McKee back to throw. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Ooh, man, they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
McKee. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. McKee now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Third and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. The Golden Eagles get their punter out there. Brad Robbins will kick it away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Back out runs their offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Beginning this drive, a run by Allen. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Slovis. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35.
That's good.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
This is Allen on the give. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Here's Slovis now.
2nd and 7.
Completes it to his back. LeQuint Allen. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Looking to throw, Slovis. It's a screen play for Allen. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Throw left side, complete. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Slovis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
For a St. Louis 1st down.
Sticking to the air here. This finds Bellinger. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Interception ends that drive. Picked off by Matt McWilliams.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Try to get through.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throw in here, McKee. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. So from the 7, here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that means 3rd down coming up.
And 7 yards to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Try to get through you through that pit. Oh boy, jump that door.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. The ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And if they don't already have this game out of reach, a touchdown to start the half might just about do it. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the handoff, Allen. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Throwing off the play fake. It is caught left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Counter give here to Davis. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6.
Takes the handoff, now to throw.
He's
got Bellinger. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. We've set it down from 37. To the air, Slovis. Lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 23.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Escapes the pocket.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. And that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
5 still to go here, and this is 2nd down. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. The play goes nowhere.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers. On comes Braden Narveson to try this field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Narveson able to knock it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Here comes their offense out again. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. McKee out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives them a first down.
That's good for a San Juan first down.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Now it's McKee on the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. There he goes, right sideline. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether he will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. And no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. For the point after, here's Narveson. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Blues continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. At the 60.
Back to work they go after the interception. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. But trust me.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Blues are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Davis gets it from the gun. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
From the red zone now. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
left, it's caught. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Okay.
Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally...
You see that? They pissed. They sure gonna get his ass.
leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen.
Touchdown. The Blues pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
I think so. I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, that'll play clean football. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. This offense making its way back out now. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So hot. Hopes again for this upcoming series. First call here coming from the shotgun.
On the
handoff, here's Davis. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S. Because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. You win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Even in grip.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Juan. They want to make it, and they got
they'll throw, 3rd and long. Catch made underneath by the back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
For a St. Louis first down.
Here's the throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for a new set of downs. First down from the 42.
4 times. Good convert on 2 4th down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shit.
So just
Slow,
one
but
quarter
just
to go
good
on
job,
Monday
Paul.
Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with
Everything
that
just
type of
went
lead
wrong
we've got
for
on the
us.
scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
That way in out week 6. Damn, they wanted to be this side of it. Shit. It is what it is.
First down from the 42.
Reminds me of real life, baby. Sometimes you got it, sometimes you don't.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Off the play fake, he'll throw.
Man, you get some good.
Completed right side.
Back
They're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Back that game thing, man. He must have took this thing real light.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
I think Smith got to get their ass.
In the red zone on first.
Oh, boy.
Only
Okay.
left, buying some time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. Davis takes it straight ahead. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be stopped on third and goal, so a big choice to make now on fourth down. Let's see how this penalty flag affects things. So the flag is declined, and now, Brock, they got to figure out what they want to do on fourth and goal. Iverson able to knock it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Now outruns their offense to take over. Yeah, and if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You look up at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Yes.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Running up the middle, Hull. Get some space around midfield. Has a hole left, room to run. And that is a touchdown. The Golden Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Golden Eagles cut into the lead by another point.
Golden Eagles 7.
Top 10 ESPN. That would be one of my ReeceMustSee football network. ReeceMustSee TV channel.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense ready to take the field now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense to the line. Here we go. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still second down.
They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This finds Bellinger. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a St. Louis first down.
Davis up the middle. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. A gain of 15 there. And they're going to have a first down now.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
They're going play action. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
McWilliams there defensively.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Throw here, 3rd down. Brought in right side. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Their offense running back out now. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Setting up the running back screen. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in St. Louis. Golden Eagles trying to do some window dressing. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun here. Brought in by Gibson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for a first down.
That's another San Juan first down. First and 10 at the 43.
Back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Trying to push deep downfield. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. Begins his return at the 16. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Going right back to Davis. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that first down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Blues as we say so long from St. Louis.
Let's get a 5 here.